Everybody, I'm Matthew Young, and the reason why I'm here is, of course, Woodhouse Stories with Michael Woodhouse there down below as well. We're looking at what was it, the Blast Pen Pal, wasn't it today?
Yes, one of the most one of my first books that went a bit sci-fi-ish. I never planned it to be sci-fi. Originally, the book's about a guy who's writing to this guy in America. Anyway, there's a massive secret in Parliament and around the world about the end of the world is coming, and this guy who's part of politics in America has sent a letter to the guy in England saying the world's going to end. That's his last pen pal. And the actual idea of the book is there's when this world in real life, because I'm kind of I like looking into religion and all that kind of stuff, and I'm an atheist. I respect all religions because I like to look at the history and stuff. And so I've dived into the history of all, from Buddhist to Muslim to Christian, all that kind of stuff. And every other 125 I've just missed out. Anyway, so they look at the prospect of when this Earth dies, what happens. And the idea is that this Earth now wasn't brought here by the Big Bang, and it wasn't brought here by this figure of God, which religion sees it. This Earth was taken over by the human race when the humans left another planet, i.e. probably Mars, the one that's burning, all that kind of stuff. So we've left the planet burning after a world war erupts and then everything goes mad, and we just kill the planet, and then we move to another planet, which is Earth, and we do the exact same thing. We kill everything on that Earth, and then
humans never learn.
Exactly. And so this next one, this book then goes to current day, where the world's going to end and the VIPs have got a spaceship to leave to go to the next planet. And the VIPs are the Queen, the President of the United States, all them kind of VIPs, the ones who don't really matter. And then you've got people like this guy who is the last pen pal to the pen pal in America, who get on this spaceship. Now, there's a guy called Adam, and he falls in love with a lady called Eve. And so when they first get to the next planet, and they conceive the very first baby, now then religion on that planet then starts up, because the rumors of Adam and Eve have had a baby. Then the whole story of religion then unfolds, and to realize that God and Mary had an affair when God was with Jesus. And it's like, wow, all this stuff had a purpose because they're all bloody human beings. Anyway, yeah, that's the book. It's very interesting, and I think it's one of the most books. It's one of the books I haven't promoted that much recently because of the fact it is very religious and on the edge.
I think a lot of religion covers so much and I think you're right. You've got to have respect for all, even if you're got your own religion. To me, it's one of those subjects that if you want yours to be respected, you have to respect others. It's one of those give and take subjects. It's like many things in life. If you're not willing to give respect, how do you expect to receive it? Whether that's in mind, whether that's in topics, whether that's in your family, friends, whatever. It's one of those you have to learn to give and take, and it's actually not going to agree with everything, of course. So have you ever had a real pen pal?
Have I ever had a real pen pal? Actually, I did. And he's in prison now. No, I'm joking.
Well, they do schemes like that. Let's be honest, though, don't they? They do schemes, genuine schemes. Well, they used to. I presume they still do.
I had a pen pal when I was younger, part of the MS Society was this buddy thing to help people, young kids, connect with each other. And I've never been one to socialise. You know what I'm like, Matt. I keep myself to myself, and I'll contact you. We'll meet up once a year, and then we'll chat like once a week on the phone or something. But I never go out my way to make anything happen. So back in them days, my mum was like saying, "You need to speak to other kids who are in the same place as you." I was like, I don't want to speak to nobody. I'm just happy. So I had this pen pal, which was this girl. I can't remember her name now. And I wrote a very short letter and sent it out, and then she wrote this massive letter back, and I must have been like 8 or 10. And I remember reading the first few lines. I thought, oh shit, I can't be asked. So I
deal with that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I had similar. I had a pen pal. I suppose in some ways I had two. One slightly later in life, which I kind of regret not keeping some sort of contact in some way. But yeah, just similar to yourself, really. When I was like, oh, put me in the eye. When I was just like younger, you know, and you just pen pals were quite a thing in those days, before emails and dial-up internets and all the rest of it. As you say, it's difficult because you are opening yourself up to somebody, and that's the point of it. But yeah, I think if anyone can still have a pen pal, and go for it. You know, in trouble is the cost of stamps nowadays, of course. You know, that's why we do emails. But you know,
And I mean, have you ever known someone who's a pen pal who can then send you spam? That's quite amusing to think. But yeah, so
I don't look in the spam box; it scares me, so I just ignore that.
Surviving anarchy. In the middle of this nightmare, love blooms where it shouldn't. No rules, no laws, no escape. Surviving anarchy. Available now.